This episode of the One Shot Podcast is sponsored by Havoc Energy. Be sure to head on over to tryhavocenergy.com and copy yourself our newest flavor of our energy supplements. Lemon Love gives you a fresh, crisp taste of some lemonade. So head on over once again to tryhavocenergy.com. If you use code HAVOC, you get 20% off your order today. Also, hey, probably eating enough vitamins. I know your diet sucks. Cop yourself a tub of Gamer Gummies. Get a complete daily vitamin. Tryhavocenergy.com. Stop being deficient. Let's get into the episode. Let's go. Speaking of today's sponsor, what's going on, everybody? It's your host with the absolute most, Mr. Ranks HTX, back on here once again for another episode of the One Shot Podcast. Slightly rusty. It's all good, but we're getting back in the rhythm of it. So, once again, who do I have here today? Special guest, but you guys have seen this person before. The man, the myth, the legend. Somebody right here is watching it. They don't know who you are. You got to tell them who you are.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
He's Batman without the mask on. He's Batman during the day. Mr. Shields, how we doing today?
We're doing all right, you know, just hearing the best advertisements I've ever heard in my life. So we're doing good. We're living. So, yeah.
Personally, I would give that advertisement a 6 out of 10. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. It's okay. It's all good, though. But as you guys can tell from the sponsored message that I give at the start of this video, we're going to be talking about Havoc Energy today. Podcast going to entirely revolve around, let me go to mute my phone, it's going to entirely revolve around Havoc Energy. So it's going to be diving deep into the business, how we started it, and any other thoughts and details that you guys may have or maybe wondering. Let's say you're a considering customer. Let's say you haven't bought any yet. Let's say you love Havoc Energy. If you do, we love you as well. Thank you. We appreciate you. Just know, I hope you enjoy yourself, your juice jab, your lemon love, or your gamer gummies. All right? We love you for that. All right? So let's dive into the topic today. Dive into the topic today. So, I want to rewind the clock back. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to know sort of that origin story. Everybody wants to know why the hell are we even here in the first place. So, for the audience, at least from Shields' perspective, I'll obviously add on to it. You know what I'm saying? But from Shields' perspective, how did the company of Havoc Energy start? Rewind the clock back. How did it start?
Well, first off, you won't have to go too far back. As of today, we're in June 2024, and we're only about, what are we, 2 years old?
2 years.
Yeah, we're about 2 years old. Are we?
Pretty sure it dude. That's crazy.
No, we're not even 2 yet.
We're
1 at 1.5, 1.6, something like that. Anyway, basically, we can't just say, hey, when did Havoc Energy start? You got to understand something. Back in the great year of 2020, there was something that happened. It was a pandemic. And during that pandemic, what we did is we created a gaming organization called Team Havoc. The name Havoc is redundant here, isn't it? So we have Team Havoc in March of 2020 formed in Call of Duty. And this is going to connect the dots. So if you're asking yourself, what does this have to do with Havoc Energy?
Has everything to do with it.
Has everything to do with it. So we started a Call of Duty clan, and I could say that candidly. It was a clan. And
yeah, definitely right.
as a clan, or a regiment, as we call it in Modern Warfare 2019, for those that like to hit with the sticks. And that was something that we can drop an Ayo right there. But anyway, besides that factor, when we played in 2019, or it was 2020 at that point, but we were playing 2019, if you understand. When we were started to play, we understood that, hey, this is something that we can put online. So we started social media accounts for Team Havoc. We started joining some Discord communities and made our own Discord community. And people that saw our content and liked what they saw in esports tournaments began to follow us. And we started to pick up more people. More talented people came along. This guy right here, Ranks, he came along later that year. And we kind of evolved over those next few months to the next couple years, from just a clan to like an actual a content team. And there's a big distinction. The content team really just focuses on creating content together, and putting it on YouTube, putting out podcasts, putting out social media content. And we did that throughout 2021, 2022. And we had sponsors along the way. So like we started picking up sponsors like Manscaped, AIM controllers, other things like that. And we began to like really, you know, have a community, give back to our community within like these sponsorships, create content, of course, and do gaming. Within gaming, there's lots of different things that you can do to enhance your gaming experience. You can
AKA get locked in. Get locked in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be selling. Gotta get locked in.
You gotta get locked in, because a lot of people just pull up a desk, or not even a desk. They put their TV on their mini fridge and they're sitting on a bucket. But some people, if that's you, that's okay. But other people, we got to upgrade our PCs, get a PC. We got to get better streaming equipment. We got a lot of blogs on how to do that on our website, by the way, so check that out. But anyway, mindless of that stuff. You're going to get you a gaming chair. You're going to get some, what do you call it? Ranks? What do you call it? The
control freaks.
The control freaks. You're going to get you some control freaks and whatnot. And by the way, yes, we actually have controllers because we're actually gamers. And I'm going to stir the pot a little bit. Most of these energy drink companies for gaming, most of them aren't even gamers, so they can't even relate to you guys. So we'll get into our distinctions between who we are versus other people, but that's a huge one. We know our customers because we are the customer.
Because we know about essentially. We do this essentially. You know,
our skill is up here. Our skill is up here. But yeah, so we had sponsors and we had energy drink sponsors, and we understood like the connective tissue between the things that you can add to make your gaming experience better and the gaming itself. So as a team, as we were, as we still are, we kind of came together in our leadership positions, and we talked about possibly doing something crazy and fun. And that was create an energy drink brand out of Havoc. So Team Havoc was one thing, but it also can be many things. And we were like, hey, we can extend ourselves into another brand and hold the same values and the same community, but we can offer something now. We can offer a product, not just digital product, but a physical, tangible product. So a lot of conversations went through. We had to figure out, okay, what does this mean? Does this mean that we have to, go and start harvesting the raw materials and become lab scientists? Does this mean that we partner with great companies that make, remarkable products sourced from great places, and we qualify the entire experience front to end? And that was the decision we went with. We partnered with a great company. We quality assured all our products in the beginning. And when I say all our products, we had one product. And our one product, we couldn't figure out what we were going to call it. And this was the birth. Like, we were like in September or October of 2022 at the time. We're marking up designs. We're like, what are we going to call it? Is it going to be Havoc? Is it going to be something with Havoc? Mm-hmm. And the flavor was fruit punch. So we're like, okay, so Havoc fruit punch. I don't know. So we started thinking about it, and we were like, fruit punch. Fruit is in this form is kind of like a juice. Mm-hmm. Punch. Synonym of punch. Jab. Juice jab. And just like that, we have our first flavor. Mm-hmm. And yours truly here, Mr. Ranks.
I have
design the label.
I got it in my hand. I got it in my hand. You know,
that's it.
I will say,
we all got it.
I will say. Now, I'm glad Shields did this, but I just want to point out the thought process for this name was a lot longer than how he just described it. He shortened it for you guys.
I simplified it.
I'm glad he simplified it, but that shit took forever. And I think the way it was
flavor too. The marquee flavor. It was difficult to like come to a consensus on this.
Yeah, because like how she was mentioned, it's like we didn't want to just call it fruit punch because that's very bland, generic, and it's like, okay, you guys really didn't try. So I'm like, we're thinking of synonyms for as you mentioned for fruit punch, also synonyms for the word punch.
We got the thesaurus out for that.
You know what I'm saying? We got everything together. And the great thing about juice jab, it's like it's the first and the second word both start with the same letter. Almost kind of how lemon love is as well, which we'll get into that as well. But we sort of, you know, we'll kind of keep it on track. You know what I'm saying? Now it's somewhat easier to say juice jab. You already said the J at first, you say it again later on. So
rolls off the tongue. Rolls off the tongue. Well, yeah. So so backtrack back to October. We're out where we come up with the label. We're like, okay, we're gonna have the apple as the prominent, almost figure of the actual tub. We're going to use the colors red. We also we don't look the same as we did the logo does day one. It does have the same font, so if you go back to our Instagram you can see the I think that's the only place you might be able to see the old colors. So if you go back to Instagram you can scroll down to the bottom and you can see it was more of like a maroon.
It was.
Yeah, it was like a darker, and I mean that's something we can talk about too, like how we've evolved as a company already. But we were like, hey, this is not as fun, not as bright and vibrant, and we're a vibrant brand. So,
question real quick, because also on our Instagram, do we have the mock-ups from our first designs? Because I'll be honest, I drafted those and I hated those. I sincerely hated those. I hope those are not anywhere. If they are anywhere, they weren't made by me, even though they were made by me. Let's just come to a common consensus that I didn't make those. But hopefully, you guys, if they are up there, I want you guys to just see the progression, because we went from, I don't even have the designs anywhere because we never made it that far. But just to see the progression that we had from like the multiple mock-up designs to what we have now is a huge improvement. And we're still making like subtle improvements, like even like, for example, in our juice jab tubs, we have like I don't know if you guys notice this, but it's like a slight sunburst pattern that you see on like more of the within like the black pattern on the tub. You'll see that, and we're constantly making like small adjustments to our tubs like every single day. We're looking at this like, can this be better than what we already have in our hands? So the QA never stops, quality control never stops. I do want to point that out though. But yeah, that is man.
Yeah,
I actually don't have one of the newer tubs though. I will say that I still need to finish this one.
Of course I do, but what I was gonna say is, yeah, there's a pixelated version of the first design of Juice Jab on our Instagram. You're not gonna see it in full like color, not color. You're not gonna see it in full HD. I think this was like a pre-reveal, like so we have it's kind of blurry, and then of course it evolves to what the label looks like today. But yeah, so we launched this actually on the 5th of November. Because I love the famous quote. I don't think Ranks remember. I remember asking Ranks, "Hey, do you know this quote?" And he's like, "Nah." And, it's remember the 5th of November, and I don't know why and where that quote is exactly quoted from. But I was like, that's our date that we're launching. Remember the 5th of November. That's when Havoc Energy launched, online only. You know, we're not in Walmart yet, but yeah, we're only online, and that's when we started.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, give us some time. You may see us in a gym, some Walmart, some Targets. You know what I'm saying? We may even have it in a different formats that aren't just tubs. You know what I'm saying? No, not spoil too much. But
Chuck E. Cheese, great prize.
Hold on.
No, hold on. You got 1,000 tickets, and you look up and you see the starter pack. You're like, wait,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. We're about to have people doing all kinds of stuff, bro. What? People about to be jumping off walls, bro. People be jumping off walls, man. That's crazy. No, because you said Chuck E. Cheese threw me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It absolutely threw me off.
Yeah, I can say that.
For sure, for sure. So I know one thing that a lot of people may be wondering, because as we had mentioned, like I mentioned before, to anybody who is currently a customer of Havoc Energy, like I said, we appreciate you guys. We thank you guys for your support and your purchase of Havoc Energy. But some of you guys, maybe you guys have been contemplating it for a while. Maybe you ordered a sample pack, maybe you ordered a sample pack or two, maybe a starter pack. You haven't fully committed to the tub, because let's say you're kind of skeptical, you're still on the fence. Or let's say, for example, you currently have a product that you're currently using at the moment. So you may be wondering, why should we take, or why should you take, in your case, Havoc Energy over what you currently use? Let's say you use another supplement, maybe you drink coffee. Why Havoc Energy over that? So at least one thing that I'll start off by saying is I was actually surprised, at least whenever I look at the ingredients for Havoc Energy in comparison to a lot of the other competitors in terms of the powder tubs. One thing I noticed is a lot of them tend to have a lot of ingredients that I don't necessarily think are either A, fit for people in any avenue. Let's say, hey, I want to take the supplement, but I just want some more energy to go or help me throughout the workday. It may have certain ingredients that may be a little too much for that. Or let's say, for example, if you want to still take Havoc Energy, but let's say you want to do something like workout and exercise, it may not be enough. This is why I'm saying, or for some people who have certain health problems, you know, there may be certain cases where there's certain filler ingredients to, although it helps keep the shelf life, so to speak, those filler ingredients, they tend to make the products less natural, and depending on who you are, your body may not necessarily agree with those ingredients very well. So one thing I will say is, whether it's you're gaming and you need to get locked in, whether it's you got a long work day ahead and you need to stay focused and getting locked in, or if you exercise, like how Mr. Ranks does, I've noticed that Havoc Energy helps in any single one of those avenues. Because one thing I will mention, on our tubs, we have creatine monohydrate. Now, for those y'all who don't know what creatine is, I'm just going to point out that the short story for this is that it gives energy to your muscles. So whenever you're exercising, it gives you that extra boost of energy to help you throughout your workout. So, but let's say you ain't working out. Still, guess what? There are a couple other vitamins that are in here. There's niacin, which essentially is vitamin B3, B6, folate or folic acid, which is B9. There's also B12. Now, if you're probably wondering, I don't know what any of those vitamins do. All four of those vitamins are some vitamins, and these provide your full daily value for those, except the folic acid. That one's 20%. But a lot of these in combination with other things like the L-citrulline, which also helps with blood flow, which is another great ingredient that also helps you with working out. And also the focus matrix as well, which something in this focus matrix, Mr. Shields, we both learned recently. I would say slightly recently. It is, if for anybody who has your Havoc Energy tub, go, hey, pick your tub up right quick. Okay, pick your tub up right quick and read this with me. Within the focus metrics that you see within the ingredients, there is an ingredient called Bacopa. And I still don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Bacopa monterey. It's a leaf. So that almost acts as a counteractive to the caffeine that is within Havoc Energy, because oftentimes a lot of people tend to feel really jittery. Like trust me, I've taken a lot of energy supplements, whether it's canned, powdered. You tend to feel kind of jittery whenever you take them. You feel like, hey, look, I'm shooting straight in Call of Duty, but when I put the controller down, I'm like, hey, I'm ready to like jump off a wall and do backflips for no reason. So the combination of that leaf ingredient with the caffeine almost levels out the jitteriness that you have, while still giving you the boost of energy that you need with the 200 milligrams of caffeine that we have within the supplement. So that's one thing I'll go ahead and mention as much as possible. Your boy Ranks researches the ingredients as much as I possibly can, as much as I possibly can. Also, there's the last one that we'll see at the bottom, which is the bioperine black pepper extract, which almost functions, it has a lot of benefits. That's a lot of benefits. I will say, long story short, can help with inflammation and almost functions in similarity to how an antioxidant does for your body. So lots of great stuff we got in here. Lots of great stuff we got in here.
That's some great stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know if you getting into none of that. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not. You know what I'm saying? I would do some consideration if I was you. You know what I'm saying? There was a certain point in time where I was like, yo, Shields, you getting this? You're like, I'm not getting it. We saw Havoc Energy. We're like, Shields got it today. I got it today. By the way, I am on Havoc Energy right now. The lemon love flavor, by the way.
Yes,
lemon love flavor, by the way. Quick question. I want to ask you. All right. Let's say it's a day that Mr. Shields got a lock in. All right. It's a day you got a lock in. Which flavor are you taking and why? Let's say it's a day you want and you got to choose one.
Ooh, the variables. The variables. All right. We gonna get specific because I get specific. What game we playing? What time of day? And what is the situation?
Okay. All right. Let's say. All right. So let's say I'm gonna give you two scenarios. To sort of divide, give a variation. You know what I'm saying? So let's say around somewhat early afternoon, maybe around noontime, right? But you're still locking in. Let's say it's everybody's online and we're locking in. Let's say we shoot a team video, we playing something, but we gotta lock in, we gotta focus. All right, you need to beat out the competition. Shields needs to come on top, first place. Pause. You know, he needs to be the winner. All right, so he needs to be the winner. Okay, what are we taking? Which flavor are we taking?
Oh, we gotta take Juice Jab right there. I can go on and on why, but the reason, actually, I can't really go on and on why, but I can just tell you my reason. My reason, it feels more of like it's a daytime flavor. I know that's, you know, it's per person, but for me, I'm feeling like that's like the daytime flavor. That's the answer.
Okay. Now let's say, for example, let's say you got some work up ahead. You know what I'm saying? You catch yourself slipping a little bit, but you need to lock back in. You know what I'm saying? It's a big day, busy day. Money needs to be made. Things need to get done. Which flavor are we taking?
Go to the gas station. Go to the freezer. Not the freezer. The fridge. I get one of those. I'm not gonna say it. I get one of those cans with the red livestock on the front. I check out. I bring it home. I flush it down the toilet and take Lemon Love. That is the way to go in that scenario. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I'm not gonna lie. I was actually confused. I'm like, I don't know where this is going, but I'm with you all the way there. I will be honest. I'm with you all the way there. But I was looking for you. When you said gas station, I'm like, I'm gonna see this one through.
We ain't in there yet. Not yet.
I'm like, I'm gonna see this one through. You know what I'm saying? But did we ever speak on? I don't know if we ever spoke on the process for Lemon Love as well. I know we spoke on Juice Jab, but did we ever? I don't know if we spoke that much on.
Just
Lemon
how we got
Love.
it. Well, we what we do? No.
I think it was a similar process to where we kind of wanted to.
Yeah, so I was thinking the other flavor that we launched, but the one we'll go back to that one. So yeah, Lemon Love, we were dabbling with that like in late 2023, because it has the same component makeup of the formula as Juice Jab does. So it has the same ingredients. It's just a different flavor profile. Same tub size, same everything. And we're like, okay, so this is lemonade. And by the way, it's lemonade. It's not like lemon flavored. It tastes just like lemonade. So
bar for bar lemonade.
Don't take my word for it. Try it on the site.
You know what's funny? I do want to mention right quick, because before, like the amazing business owners we are, we QA test everything. All right. So we was like, you know what I'm saying? I hit Shields. I'm like, yo, Shields, it's time. And he's like, it's time with a question mark? And I'm like, it's time. And he's like, do it. So let's just say the unmarked, undesigned Lemon Love arrived at my door. All right. And I'm like, I got to QA test it. All right. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to turn into Batman or I'm going to turn into Bane. I don't know. but I got to try it. All right. Now, when I tried it first time, because I'm a lemonade connoisseur. I don't think it should be. See, because some lemonades, too sweet, right?
He goes around the neighborhood on a Saturday morning, kicks over people's lemonade stands if they don't got the right mix. Sorry.
I'm the Joker when it comes to lemonade, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got locked up in 2018, but you know what I'm saying? Joker bailed me out. You know what I'm saying? I went back 2020, Batman bailed me out. I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But so I tried it, right? But I was surprised because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta fight crime today because it tastes amazing. See, it's that balance of not being too overpowered, but it's the perfect taste of lemonade. But See, the thing is with this, I also want to mention, did you know Havoc Energy has 0 sugar in each of zero sugar? Not one, not half, not a quarter, not a tenth. 0 grams of sugar. Not one gram of sugar. So the fact that this tastes bar for bar like some of the lemonades that I've tried to have 60 grams of sugar is amazing to me. I will point that out. I will point that out. So trust me, when I tasted it, I hit up Shields. I'm like, yo, it's a green light. And he said, nah, it's a yellow light. And we're like, boom. And there we go. It's a yellow light. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I get it because it's the same color. It's a lemon, but we got to pause for what?
I don't know.
We're running yellow lights. Let's go.
Hey. Drive with caution, all right? Drive with caution. Slow down your yellow lights. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have energy. It's always on go. But I will say that. But yeah, that's I'll just point that out for at least for the QA testing, the taste testing for Lemon Love. It was fantastic. Yeah. So for those y'all wondering, bar for bar like lemonade.
And just like Juice Jab, we obviously have the prominent lemons on the front of the tub, and with that, of course, we also Lemon Love. One little fun thing we did, we like doing fun things, like the dates. Maybe it's just me with the remember, and also Valentine's Day. Lemon Love dropped on Valentine's Day, and I don't know, we thought that was cool. Something like that.
Because there are hearts on the tub, by the way.
There are hearts.
So conveniently dropped, you know what I'm saying? Strategic, you know what I'm saying? Everything is
made
done for a reason.
Made with love, for sure. But, yeah, so that's the story of Lemon Love.
Lemon Love. Now, you did mention the other flavor.
Yeah, Cherry Berry Blast, which was originally going to launch at the beginning of 2022. Or no, sorry, the beginning of 2023. There it is in its beautiful state.
This is so fire. I love this.
Sunburst, you got the gradient text, you got the cherry, you got the blueberry, you also got a little hint of lime in there. It's like the American popsicle, or whatever you call it. This literally bar for bar like that, if you've ever seen that.
Also, I will also mention, for anybody who's wondering, that there are no blue raspberries in the wild. There are no blue raspberries in the wild, okay?
There's not.
No, they're in my backyard, but in the wild, no, they don't exist. They're only in my backyard. Mm-hmm. So
only in his backyard. You know he's got the special stuff.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because we had slightly touched over it at one point. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to mention, I still have my own tub. You know, it's a funny story. I hate to go on this tangent, but I do got to say, Mr. Ranks is very bad checking his mailbox. She always knows this very well. Very bad checking my mailbox.
Horrible.
But horrible checking my mailbox. But we got it in nonetheless. So that is we currently have 3 flavors we have released in total at the very beginning.
Two live. The Cherry Berry Blast was a limited launch, meaning that I think we only sold like 30 tubs, 20 tubs, somewhere in that range. So only a select group of people has ever tried Cherry Berry Blast. And the reason we kind of held off on it, because it's more of a pre-workout than your typical gaming energy, and we kind of wanted to dabble back into the gaming energy. But have no fear, we will re-release the Cherry Berry Blast in the future. Might be this year, might be next year. We will do it. I promise you that.
I will mention, for anybody who is wondering, let's say, for example, you have both flavors at hand. The ingredients are different, so that's one thing we did 100% wanted to mention. The list of ingredients for the Cherry Berry Blast, this is fit more for somebody who is exercising. I've taken them both exercising. They both work very well. But this, I know this works pretty well when I work out. You know what I'm saying? When I'm gaming,
you're locked, but...
I'm locked, but am I Lemon Love locked? Not Lemon Love locked. Am I Juice Jab locked? Unfortunately not. You know what I'm saying? But that is one thing I did want to point out. I'm actually glad you said it, because I was about to say that the Cherry Berry Blast flavors fit more towards, you know what I'm saying, let's say somebody who's working out. Let's say if you bench press cars, you squat 18 wheelers, let's say you're just that much of a menace. All right, you can do 2, 1 in each hand. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna look at yourself like, man, am I doing this? I'm like, no. It's a Cherry Berry Blast doing it for
you. Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
And, yeah, another way to think about it is like, Cherry Berry Blast is kind of like for your body, and Lemon Love and Juice Jabs for your mind. Kind of helps you keep more of a cognitive like sharpness, while cherry berry blast is going to help you, have a longevity of energy and just help the whole process of working out. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna re-release it. So more info on that in the future.
Stay tuned, because I get a couple questions of people asking, like, when are you dropping it again? I wanted to buy it. When's it coming back? And I'm like, just no.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might, if you got a tub on deck, you might be able to sell it $8,000 a tub. I'm just saying.
8K.
8K. 8K. You know what I'm saying? 8K. But there's another product that Havoc Energy has we haven't talked about. Not an energy supplement. It's not. It's not. Sadly, I would show you guys, but I've ran out. They were that good. They were that good. I've ran out. I ran through it. Actually, I ran through 2 tubs. I'll be honest. I ran through 2 tubs. I'll be honest, all right?
I sent this motherfucker 2 tubs. He already ran through it.
He sent me 2 tubs.
They must be that good. They must be that good.
I might need a third. I'm not going to lie. So for those y'all wondering, like I said, as I mentioned earlier within the podcast, within our sponsored segments, which essentially leads into the rest of this podcast, we have released our gaming, our own was gaming, now it's gamer gummies. You know what I'm saying? Multivitamins for your gamers out there, you know what I'm saying? So at least with that, at least from what I remember off the top of my head and from what I remember from understanding the ingredients, one thing you guys need to know is a lot of times certain vitamins you can get from your diet, but as somebody who is a health freak as much as I am, I do not get all the vitamins from every single meal every single day. It's quite in could be possible. Will it be possible for ranks? Hell no. But I will say for the most part, a little difficult to get each and every single one of those vitamins. A, B, C, D, E, maybe K's, whatever the heck.
Maybe F. Maybe F.
Maybe F, you know what I'm saying? Maybe F. Don't be catching no F's, you know what I'm saying? Hey, stay in school. But, that's the great thing about gamer gummies, because it allows you to get those nutrients, those vitamins that you usually wouldn't exactly get. And also gives you other nutrients as well, besides just the vitamins that it already has. So, let's say things that you don't naturally find in your diet, the supplements will help that by taking that on a daily basis. I recommend them on a daily basis, every single day. 2 a day. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, this is meant this product right here, the multivitamin. I mean, a multivitamin. I think everyone should take a multivitamin.
Mandatory.
I don't really think that's like a thing that you have to do to be healthy, but I think it's something that it's a supplement, so it supplements your health. All those ingredients he just listed, you can read about them on our website, but those ingredients a lot of people have the opportunity and the ability to source, a lot of natural ingredients, whether it be from their own garden or the grocery store, that contains all these, vitamins and minerals, that helps with their immune system. It helps with their mood. It helps with their stress levels, all of that, their blood pressure, all of these things. But when you don't have, the privilege or the opportunity to, have all those things sourced every single day for yourself, well, you can get 60 of them for $14.99, which is 50 cents a day for your help to have all of that. And you can take them in the morning, at night, whenever you feel like, really. But, if you take a multivitamin, it's not only helping your immune system, but it's helping like I said, it's how you feel. And also gives you confidence that you are working towards a better health. Because, as gamers, there's a lot of things within, whether it be binge doing,
not touching grass, not going
not
outside,
touching grass.
not
There we
sunlight.
go. There we go.
And also, I'll be honest, certain areas, sunlight as well. So certain areas within the U.S., we are very aware that not everybody has bright sunny days every single day. Some people, I'll be honest,
or the world, by the way,
the world too.
Yeah.
Ship internationally, but certain areas of the world, may not have as much sunlight, or let's say it's raining every single day. I know some areas rains every single day. Don't know why. It just keeps
Seattle
raining. I ain't seen the sun since like 2020. It's kind of wicked. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And some people, it may be factors you can't control, like where you live, and some people it's factors you can't control, or you can't control, I should say. Can't control, which is weather. Can't control, you just not touching grass. I got that right. But yeah, just wanted to also put that out there. So that's where multivitamins and extra supplements can come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we launched that this year about 2 months ago now. I believe it was the 16th of April. I think that's right. But we launched those as another product. So we have 3 products that are not samples currently live on the website. And, I think you should try all 3.
And what I will also say is it's kind of funny because I'm not exactly sure how this started. I wasn't sure. Something tells me Mr. Big E was involved in this. I'm not sure why, but I think at first he called it gamer gummies instead of gaming gummies. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Biggie, I don't know if he catches strays or not, but I don't know. I think it was him.
Yeah, Biggie's on salary for like 6 figures, and I told this guy one thing. I told him, "Hey, I need you to pronunciate gaming gummies," and he sent me so many like inappropriate text messages and said, "I'll do what I want." And the next day, this motherfucker released the most horrible ad I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't think anyone would have paid a nickel for it. So, we had to drop Big E. We had to change our entire branding. We had to file for a new trademark, get gamer gummies. I think that's the most honest story I could have told out there.
He's being sarcastic with that. Biggie, we love you. Biggie would never hurt a fly. Okay, Biggie would never hurt a fly. You know what I'm saying? Amazing guy. But yes, we did want to point out that he did make a video. He said gamer gummies. All right.
Yes.
But it brought a tear. It brought a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying? I had to catch a plane to Shields. You know what I'm saying? He had a tear in both of his eyes. I wiped one of them off and went back. You know what I'm saying? It was a sad day. But then we got to thinking, and we're like, should it be gamer gummies? Should it be?
And then we ran a Twitter poll and literally democratically let you guys decide it. And that's the difference between our companies and other companies. We care so much about your opinion, because like we said, we're gamers too. We care about the collective gamers' opinion. So we said, hey, let's actually make a vote. And we did a poll on Twitter. By the way, follow us on Twitter, try Havoc Energy. You can take place in the next poll. But yeah, we let you guys decide, and you guys said gamer gummies, and it was pretty heavy majority that wanted gamer gummies. So I think the next day we switched the labels and we sold. I mean, a few people, there's a handful. There's probably like 15, 20 gaming gummies to containers out there somewhere in the Wild West. But now we're just left with gamer gummies. So if you're a lucky few, you're going to have a lot of fun on eBay with your Cherry Berry Blast and your gaming gummies containers.
Some for 15,000 each. 15 bands each, minimum. You know what I'm saying? Minimum each. So, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it. It's kind of funny. We let the customers be the CEO of the companies. We're like, hey, what do we do there? Yeah. All right? You know what I'm saying? We got everybody in a board meeting. You know what I'm saying? We hold it all over. Yeah, also, I want to give a huge shout out to the Twitter community and also to everybody who's in the Try Havoc Energy Discord. Shout out to all y'all. Discord as well. Y'all are some legends. I love every single one of y'all. We chop it up in there. I give people advice. You know what I'm saying? Some people give me advice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I've even met some great streamers from there. You know what I'm saying? Some people are great members of my community now because of that. So, hey, if you haven't already, Havoc Energy Discord. So, we decided to let the customers be the CEO today. We had a little board meeting, aka by board meeting, I mean a Twitter post. But we asked everybody, we're like, hey, what do we do here? You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right. You know what I'm saying? We told everybody, you know what I'm saying, you can't vote in this poll unless you got a suit on, all right? And I have full evidence that everybody was wearing a suit. They're all in proper attire. They're all in great suits. They made the decisions. Gamer Gummies was ruled. You know what I'm saying? We got the judge, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to reveal his name, but he came with the gavel, said, Gamer Gummies. Boom. That was it. And we're like, damn, that's what we got to do now, all right? So, Gaming Gummies is now locked behind bars, 25 to life. He ain't getting out anytime soon. Gamer Gummies is now the replacement. So, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, fun little topic. Somebody needs to remind me, if you're watching this, just send ranks and message at me in that Discord to be like, get more gamer gummies. Just some, if you hear this, if you're at this point, just remind me, because I'm horrible remembering things like that. But I need some more because I ran through 2 tubs. So, next up, because I have like small list of topics that we usually go through that I do want to mention. So I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, let's say you guys are like, hey, I want to be part. I want to be a partner. I'm part of the partner program. I cannot talk right now. Part of the partner program. You guys are like, hey, I see you guys. People dishing out their own discount codes. There's a lot of other people who have the labels and all kinds of stuff on the digital assets whenever they're streaming and stuff like that. They're like, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of you guys' community. How do I become a part? Mr. Shields, just walk them through a little bit if they want to be part of the partner program. You know what I'm saying? Dish out a little bit of details for them, you know?
Yes, sir. All right. So, whether you're like, hey, I want to be a partner because I want to sell and I want to make commission and I want to use that commission to upgrade my setup, or whether you're like, hey, I really like these guys, I like their vision, and I want to be a part of it, or you want to join the community as a partner, however it may be, whatever way you slice it, we have, you know, resources for you, and the partner program can work for you. So it's an affiliate partnership. So what does that mean? It means that this isn't where we're going to write you a check every week. I'm sorry about it. We're not going to even send you a bunch of product. It's really more or less a partnership between us and you, to where we will help you, we will support you, we'll do whatever we can resource-wise, and we'll get into that in a second. But all of these things, you know, set you up for success, and we allow you to use a code and get affiliate commission off that code. And we pay out via PayPal as you hit, I believe it's $10. As soon as you hit $10 commission, we pay you out every time, or it's higher. And then from there, boom, you actually got a side hustle on the side. You got, you know, you helping out Havoc Energy. Havoc Energy's helping out you. So that's kind of like in a nutshell. I said in a nut. You know, when you try to say a word, you say it, but halfway through,
saying it was wild. That was so crazy.
The pause was so imminent, the word didn't even get through. But the problem with that word is never mind. All right,
oh my gosh.
As you partner with Havoc, let me tell you a little bit about what you get. You get that 10% off code. You get, of course, you join our Discord community, hash it up with everybody, and you can also utilize our resources section. Our resources section is really free for everyone. But anyway, our resources section allows you to kind of go through our content, and our content being success guides to how to be the best streamer you can be, whether it be the equipment that you use, the tactics you use to keep people engaged in your stream, how you post content on social media, how you market your stream on social media, ways to network, ways to become better at streaming, become better at making content. We're not all saying this from our point of view. We've gathered. We've gathered all the information across the internet to resource it in such a way to where you're able to actually follow along and, like I said, become the best streamer you can be. And with all that, you know, we have several different guides, whether it be esports, just casual gaming, or creating content or streaming. We have all of that in there, and, you know, feel free to utilize that for your success. And our partnership is also in like a alpha state, meaning that we have future plans for our partnership, to where once we hit, once you hit affiliate partnership, where everyone starts depending on the circumstances, then depending on activity, depending on code uses, then we push you to the next actual tier 2, where we actually gift you product every single month. And you know, that can expand further if we need it to. So there's plans for this to grow. This isn't a locked-in type partnership. You have an opportunity to actually track your growth, be in a community that cares about your stream, cares about your content, cares about your success. Let me drink some water. I am getting wild up over here.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Someone you need to do that. I might need to drink water my damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this water does not have any of the delicious Havoc Energy in it, because I've already had my Havoc Energy today, and it is 7 o'clock. But nevertheless, like I said, the partner program is built for people. And what are the requirements? We really don't care too much about follower count, because we're not looking we're looking to help you. We're not just looking to use you. So we really care about, hey, do you have potential? Are you, is your content appropriate? And, how we view appropriate is just like almost like Twitch does in terms of TOS. And then, are you posting content? Are you an actually active account? Those are just pretty much the 3 metrics we look at. And if you pass all those 3 metrics, we push you through and you're part of our community, and, we grow, you grow, and that's pretty much the partnership.
I did want to, I'm glad you spoke on something, because you had said you would take some Havoc Energy, but you already took some today. There's 2 things I want to mention. One, and this is entirely for your guys' safety, please drink responsibly. I get tastes very good. I love the taste of this. I love to taste me some lemonade, but do understand there's caffeine in this. Okay, there's caffeine in this. So let's say, for example, because I know someone personally, they have pre-existing health problems. They've had multiple heart surgeries. I'm saying their heart can't take too much. Let's say they can't even do certain exercises. Do understand. Let's say you may need to consult with your doctor about taking any energy supplements or caffeine supplements that may affect your heart. Please figure that out first, okay? And also, I would absolutely highly recommend, even though we would gladly love for you to buy a lot of Havoc Energy, but please, as much as you possibly can, 1 serving per day. Because
you can, I mean, we say 2 scoops. We literally say 2 scoops on the container. So I mean, wait, don't exceed 2 scoops, guys.
Yeah, don't exceed 2. Don't exceed 2 for sure.
Don't double up either, because you think it's just gonna help. It's really not. That's not usually how the actual ingredients will mix in your body. So like, if you are going to take 2, I would say like a 3 to 4 hour change in that, and like.
Yes.
Use it at your own. I mean, it is caffeine, like you said. You don't take a scoop of Havoc Energy if you have to wake up at 6 a.m. at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So you just, be responsible. It's like any other energy drink, right? So you're going to have an effect. It's a cause and effect to everything. So that's going to be the effect. You're going to be awake. You're going to be alert. So, read the labels on the back. Consult a physician or a medical professional if you have any pre-existing conditions that could warrant a risk factor in this. So just don't mix it with alcohol. Don't do anything stupid that you would with any other drink, and just enjoy it.
I did also want to mention that. I wanted to slightly just mention that right quick. Just want to say that, but that is one thing. But the other thing that I didn't want to mention was it is regarding the resource center and the Discord as well, because oftentimes when people have questions, they may be like, hey, how do I do XYZ? Or hey, what's the best equipment that I should use for the XYZ? Do understand the things that we put within our resource center and the answers that you can get from the Discord, or that I may give, maybe Shields may give. You're going to see Shields typing in there. You're going to see Ranks typing in there. Do understand, these are things that we learned amongst our journey. At one point in time, we were confused as well. We're like, I don't know what to do here. We did some research, and the knowledge that we have now acquired, we're now passing it on to everyone else. So, but also with us being able to do that, we still understand that you could never stop learning. You can learn something new every single day. Sometimes when I talk to Shields, we're like, damn, I'm learning something new today. What I'm saying? I didn't think I was going to learn something new today, and I learned something new today. So do realize you can always learn something. Never stop learning. Never stop acquiring knowledge when it comes to being a content creator, being a streamer. There's always something new you can find out. Something to optimize your streams, some piece of better equipment, maybe something to help your streams and your games run smoothly at the same time or in tandem. There's a number of resources that you can learn from the resource center, and some just by being in Discord as well. Because oftentimes it's a community of people. What I'm saying? We're all people. Nobody's hostile. We're not gonna eat you. Shields might, but what I'm saying, we're all friendly people in there. You're right here. You have to catch the story. I'm sorry. You have to catch the story. I'm sorry. But do understand, we are a community of people who all want to see each other grow, and there's enough for everyone in the community to grow. There's enough to go around for everybody. What I'm saying? There's no need to be jealous or be hoarding advice or gatekeeping. No, I don't believe in doing that at all. So do realize everybody can grow just like everyone else. Maybe there's certain bits and pieces that somebody can learn to make their streams and their content much better than before. So do realize utilize the resource center to the best of your ability. Use that, acquire as much knowledge as possible. But also, like I said, we have our Discord server. You can ask people in there some questions. Maybe you can find gamers playing the same games as you. You know, for example, like my boy Q, he hops in there. You know what I'm saying? He has his own code. He hops in my stream sometimes. Chop it up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now we like this now. You know what I'm saying? So it's the wonder of networking, which is one of the things that's in the resource center. It's the wonder of networking, talking with other content creators, and being a greater creator or being a better streamer in general. So just wanted to point that out. Just wanted to point that out. Now, some top secret information, right? It's top secret, right? But I don't know if we can share it. Are there any future plans, implementations, things of said nature that are top secret, but we're able to share with the people who are listening to this podcast? Yes. I know one, but no, I want to see what yours is.
On October the 3rd, 2024. I'm not sure if I can give away the latitude and longitude of this operation. But that will not be a date of importance for our future. Yeah, bitch. Good tease. All right. Anyways, we're gonna we got 6 more months of this year as far as this podcast is released. We have plans, of course, to release our shakers. We've already announced that our shakers should come out first week of July, maybe into the second week of July, just depending on when the mailman says hi to me. From there, we actually have plans to release more flavors this year. We have already QA'd some of flavors. We love the flavor, and we think that possibly into summer, into fall, we're gonna have some flavors released. Now I'm gonna do an inside conversation with Ranks without you knowing what I'm talking about. Hey Ranks, that other flavor, not the one that we want to release first. That would be a great Christmas flavor or like December flavor. What do you think?
I think it'd be fantastic. Fantastic. You know what's crazy? I want to release all of them
right now.
Can we do it right now? Like,
no. I mean, we can, but they're gonna be waiting.
They're gonna be waiting. We're gonna like, yeah, we got it, but we don't really got it.
Yeah,
we got it.
Of course, of course, we're gonna re-release the Cherry Berry Blast. We're gonna see how that pre-workout space works for us. If you guys love that, we'll make another one. We have plans to create, like I said, some more flavors this year. We kind of just play it, by year, month over month. We want to do merchandise in the future, not just shakers. We want to do clothing. We just got to make sure we have the right partners in place, the right vendors, the right material. Everything has to line up because we want to give a good product to you guys. So, our plans, and we share our plans mostly. We don't really keep too many things close to the vest. As the dates approach, we actually share that information. We iterate, as you can see, the gaming to gamer. So like nothing's ever set in stone. People are like, hey, let's bring something back. We might bring it back. So that's kind of how we roll.
Indeed. So that's everything that, I mean, he basically spoke on everything that I was going to say. You know what I'm saying? The few things I had that were in the chamber, waiting to emerge. But I do got a question. Now, I know this is supposed to be a podcast episode that is dished between me and you. But I want to ask you, who would you want to see on the next episode of the One Shot Podcast? Is there anybody you got in mind? Anybody you're like, man, this would be a great guy to have on? You know what I'm saying? I tried getting Elon Musk. It didn't really work, but you know what I'm saying? We're still trying.
I got you. I got better than Elon Musk. This guy, let me set the stage real quick. This guy right here is probably the most feared individual to the east of the Mississippi. This man has been through it all. He's got stories. He's got crazy ambition. He's got it all. I think you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I say Mikey with a motherfucking 9 needs a full part 2 interview on the conversation on the One Shot podcast.
We do
I
need to
think
bring Mikey back.
I think Mikey needs to jump on again on the MC.
We need to get young Mikey in here. I got a question. I don't know. We might have to get you back on there for that episode. We might just have to. You never know.
Okay. That's gonna be about a 4-hour podcast. 2.5 hours of Mikey and oh, Mikey.
That's gonna be a long chat. That's 3 hours in one podcast. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna go from like Team Havoc to fucking porcupines and how to prevent a porcupine attack. That is probably like within the range of conversation right there.
We've had some crazy talks, chat, that aren't recorded, and I'm like, wow, okay, all right. It is 9 p.m. We started talking at 4. Nothing has been accomplished. We've had some great conversation. I will say that. So now that it's recorded, I'm telling you right now, hey, some crazy stuff's gonna happen if we bring young Mikey on there. So hey, somebody tell Mr. Mikey 9 we might get him back on another episode. I'm just saying.
Yeah, his Twitter handle is Mikey9. Go follow him. He's a great guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I will say, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a lot of more great people that are on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? The One Shot podcast. I will say, we're going to have a lot more people in the very near future, you know what I'm saying? So I will say, sort of, let's go ahead and, actually, unless Mr. Shields has anything else to add, I don't want to cut you off too fast. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else you want to add on? You want anybody who's listening at home to know?
You know, I think if you haven't tried Havoc Energy, I'd love for you to try the sample pack or the starter pack. You get 2 flavors. Just a last second plug here. I think if you try the starter pack, try both flavors, you know, mix it 10 to 12 ounces of water, kind of figure out which one you like better, roll with the one you like better, then buy the tub. That's the perfect formula for you on a win-win situation. So that's what I advise you guys if you haven't tried it yet. If you have tried it and you love it, we love you. So, I mean, that's all I got to say.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Now, I'm going to give a personal recommendation. I like lemon love. I like lemonade. So, as much as you can, get it a try. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go the OG. Juice jab as well. But, that's my personal recommendation. Like I said, little last minute plug. For anybody who's listening, be sure to head on over to tryhavocenergy.com. And also, guess what? They don't got to pay full price. Did you know that? If you use code HAVOC at checkout right now, it's not 15. It's usually 15. But for you, my friend, I do 20. For you, my friend,
okay.
I do 20. For you, my friend, I do 20. So
what about shipping? How much I got to pay for that?
Shipping? What's that?
The thing you got to get from point A to point B somehow. I got to pay you like an arm and a leg for that, right? $10?
Yeah. Not really, actually. No, not really. Did you know that? Oh. Hey, guess what?
No, on these other websites that sell energy, they make me pay $10.
Bro, I had one energy supplement I was about to buy. They literally said take a picture of your arm, of your hand, front and back. I'm like, bro.
Dang.
And then it said it takes 3 to 8 business days to finalize the order. They literally wanted my hands, and then they said that's not enough. They want my whole arm. I couldn't believe it. I just want to submit. I just want to get locked in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for Havoc Energy, you don't got to pay an arm and leg just for some shipping. I will say that. You do not have to pay an arm and leg. You can keep all of your limbs and your digits, peripherals that are attached to your body. Keep all of them. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. And on top of that, guess what? You take 20% off your order today. You know what I'm saying? Whether you order Juice Jab, whether you order Lemon Love, whether you order a tub of Gamer Gummies because you want to get locked in and you're vitamin deficient, don't matter. That code Havoc will save you some money. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Go save you some money today. All right? We'll save you some money today.
Yes,
Not tomorrow. Not yesterday.
Maybe tomorrow if you do it tomorrow.
Today. You ain't waiting on nothing, bro.
But if you do it today and then you also do it tomorrow, then you do it today and tomorrow.
Type shit. I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
And then also, once you get to tomorrow, you would also have done it yesterday. So do that.
So technically, you're a W.
Yeah.
Indeed, W indeed. So, I want to say that sort of wraps up this episode of the One Shot Podcast, where we spoke all things regarding Havoc Energy. We got Mr. Main Man Shields emerging from his den. You know what I'm saying? He's taking the day off of being Batman. You know what I'm saying? We had Shields today. You know what I'm saying? To yap with the fellow yapper, Mr. Ranks HTX himself. Well, we're here today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for anybody who has not already followed Havoc Energy on all of our socials, be sure to it's Try Havoc Energy, Twitter, tryhavocenergy.com. Anywhere else you could think of. Is it Try Havoc Energy? I saw your face change, so.
Yeah, you were naming socials, then you said .com. I was like, what?
Oh, I said oh, okay. My bad. But to find all, you low-key find all of our socials if you head on over to tryhavocenergy.com. You know what I'm saying?
We even have a clapper. Yo, y'all play. We ain't gonna get into clapper. Never mind.
I know what clapper is. It's a social media app, right? For anybody tweaking, it's a social media app. But
okay.
It's don't freak out. We're not psychos, okay? We're rather normal people. Actually, we're far from normal, but that's okay. But it's okay. But like I said, tryhavocenergy.com. Select any of the 3 products that we currently have live on our sites. Take 20% off your order with the code HAVOC at checkout. Be sure to head on over, and when you go over there, you can see and check out any single one of our social media platforms. You can head on over to any single one of them. Also, as well, I'll also mention, for anybody interested in being a future partner with Havoc Energy, there's a section on our website where you can go ahead and fill out the form, you know what I'm saying, get affiliated, you know what I'm saying, see if you are a potential future partner for Havoc Energy. Like I said, get your discount code, get the partnership in, get into the Discord server as well. Discord ASAP. Havoc Energy Discord. Make sure to go through the site to get into the Discord ASAP. We ain't wasting no time with that. So, alright, so everything. Mr. Shields, any final thoughts before we wish them away?
We ship worldwide. Worldwide. That's all I gotta say.
I was in a boat about a week ago. Still got my Havoc Energy. I got this when I was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. What's your excuse? There shouldn't be any.
God dang.
Dang. It's great. But everybody who's watching and made it this far into the episode, I appreciate you guys for sticking around for this long. It is Mr. Ranks HTX, Mr. Shields himself. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of the One Shot Podcast. And we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Peace.